Hello, Webs. How are you doing? So, today I wanted to talk about the new villagers. So, these are the villagers. Now, the way that they've done these is kind of cheaty. Or I guess you could look at it as smart. Because it's not that each profession has its own texture based on biome. Like, it's not an individual texture for savanna, farmer, farmer, then savanna, or savanna farmer, savanna fisherman, savanna everything. And I'll get into why that's kind of a problem and how that all works. And also, one thing that I want to point out is there's actually now not only the nitwit, which doesn't have trades, but there's also this one, which has none, which I did test. You can actually spawn this in with an egg. They just don't have any trades, but they don't have like the green cloth. Anyway, cloth. So here's why this is a problem. If I jump over here, these were my villagers before the change. Now I've kind of worked around the way that they run it, but essentially they all have hair and they all have different hair colors and different eye colors. Now, this isn't a problem with the old system, because in the old system, every different villager had a different texture. In the new system, this is not the case. Let me jump into paint.net. This is the way the new system works. So you have a villager base skin. This is the default villager base skin. And then you will apply clothing over it. This is the plains clothing. Based on the biome, there is jungles, taiga, snow, all for clothing. And then for each profession, there is one overlay. So this overlay is the default skin. This overlay is the biome skin. And then there's only one of these. It's not biome dependent. These two just get applied to everything. This one does not. So why is this a problem? Well, it's kind of hard to apply different hair colors and like shirt colors and kind of keep the textures that I had while also trying to make them work for all the biomes. Now, how have I worked around this? Well, I've done this. I actually wanted to give them different skin tones as well. So, essentially, this is my plains skin. And then this is like a villager skin. So I have the shirt color, the apron color, the hair, and actually, that needs to be changed. All just on here, and then this gets overlaid this, and then this will overlay, well, nothing, because I don't have a default villager skin texture, because like this forms a complete texture, these two together. I do have a default villager skin, and that's mostly just because you need one, because of this guy without a profession. Now, I've kind of done my best with what I was given. Okay, so this is in my resource pack. Now, if we look at plains, these guys look virtually the same. Like, here's the cleric. Yeah, the cleric. We jump in here. There's the cleric. They're the same skin, but I've also added new ones, obviously, for the new villager types. But essentially, the way that it works is that I kind of had to work around this, and so the only differences now between all of the biomes is the pants and the skin tone and the hats. Hats are also different. So as you can see, those guys all have hats, those guys all have hats, those guys all have hats, and the swamp ones all have hats. All of the jungle ones have backpacks. Now, this is not how I would like to have done it, because as you can see, all of these guys have black coats. It just looks kind of weird. I would have actually liked to say not give this guy a coat or something. Or like give this guy a different colored apron than this guy. You cannot do that because they're not individual skins. Now, in a way, this is smart, because then you don't have to create 60 odd textures. You just have to create like 5, I think, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 biome skins, and then 1 for each profession, instead of 5 times the number of profession skins. It's just 1 profession and 1 biome, that's it. It's a smart way of doing it, but it severely limits what you can do. Darker skin tones, because they live in a hot place. Makes sense. Okay. The swamp villagers look like money. You know, it works, but it doesn't work as well as it could. Like, these guys' shirts aren't muddy, and like, it just, and all of these guys' beards match. All of the farmers' beards look exactly the same. I don't really like it, but it's just kind of what I was given. So I would like it if they would change it so that each one had an individual texture, though I highly doubt that's ever going to happen. This was kind of like a tutorial on how they work, but it wasn't a very well shown tutorial. I don't really know why I made this video. Bye.